Hello and welcome to Valheim, and this is going to be a completely new series, and the goal of the series is going to be very easy. I'm going to play just as a regular Let's Play and defeat all the bosses. And I do know that in fall, autumn, somewhere in the third quarter, there might be an update coming, but exactly when that is and what it's actually going to contain more specifically, we'll see. However, as I said, the goal is just defeat all the bosses, and for that I need to create a new character. So the name is T2G, and then I will do a male because why not? Skin tone, something like that. What hair do we want? Not sure. Maybe the short one is... yeah. Yep. And then have a... something simple like that. And hair tone. Dark or not dark? Maybe something reddish. Like this. Yeah, that's actually more true to what blonde is, so sure. And with the character, now I'm playing with mods. All the mods I'm using can be found, like what the name is can be found in the description. So if you want to know what all of them are, just go down there and you will see a list of them. There are no links other than to where you can find mods for Valheim, which you do need to do in a different way than you otherwise would. But it's possible, and I'm using only vanilla plus kind of mods, so nothing that adds too much weirdness. And some of them are even just only useful if you record. So let's see, where did I put the seed? There it is. And new, and I have this. Let's call my world name TTG YouTube, so I actually know which one it is. Or let's just call it Let's Play. There we go. YouTube. Can I put... no, I can't put any spaces or anything, so yep, it's going to have to be. Yep. But yeah, it's an I, capital M, and then a small u, capital L, capital N, capital A, capital R, and then a small c, and then capital C, and capital H. So it's a fairly easy seed to type, and I did check this one out, and that's why I have a specific seed. Nothing is too far away, and if I take what I feel a bit too long to find certain things, I have taken a picture of where stuff is, and then I can use that to speed up my game speed a bit, so I don't have too much searching going on, because yeah, it took me a few hours to do that, and that was in creative mode. So with that done, we should be all set and ready. So let's click start and get going. And I think, since I have made a new character, I will be brought into the world by flying. I think that might only happen once per character. So if you want... I'm not sure, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Long ago, the All-Father Odin united the worlds. He threw down his foes and cast them into the 10th world. Then split the boughs that held the prison to the world tree and left it to drift unanchored, a place of exile. For centuries this world slumbered uneasily, but it did not die. As glacial ages passed, kingdoms rose up and fell out of sight of the gods. When Odin heard his enemies were growing once again in strength, he looked to Midgard and his Valkyries to scour the battlefields for the greatest of the warriors dead to the world. They would be born again in Valheim. That scrolls like 5% too fast. It's just a tad too fast. But yeah, here we are in the 10th world, Valheim, and we are, as the text suggests, one of the warriors that the Valkyries have brought to, well, fight against these foes that technically Odin himself is too lazy to deal with. And once we get here, here we are. Hugin. Welcome to the 10th world, warrior. I am Hugin, sent here to guide you in your travels. The megalith surrounding you are the sacrificial stones. They represent the Forsaken, which you must slay in order to ascend to Valhalla. Yes, which is basically Viking heaven. Here we go. Black Forest. This stone is a Vegvisor. These magical stones were scattered throughout the lands by Odin as signposts pointing towards the ritual grounds of the Forsaken. If inspected closer, yeah. So it will show you where your first target is, which is one of the bosses. Now, I do know I have a place I want to go to. To begin with, we should run around and pick up stuff. Tasty morsel. Yeah, and this bird will... It's basically a tutorial bird, and it will give you all sorts of informations of where to get stuff and so on. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. I am looking forward to this. Let's punch a tree, because that is what every sane man does. I don't remember, but I do know I have a place I want to go. So, it's basically to set up camp to where I build my base. As I said, I did scout a bit, so I have some sort of an idea of where I want to be, but still a memory. And I did cheat when I did the seed testing, I did cheat the map, so now when I'm here and the map isn't cheated, yeah, finding a specific spot can be a bit tricky. I wonder if this was up here. Maybe. It might have been. Yeah, let's go that way. It's not really super interesting to do the journey back, but I do want to put my base in sort of a permanent location and not have to move. When I have actually sort of put something down and then I find it, then I have to rip everything apart and move. Yeah, no. I think it's a better idea to just go to where it is I want to be. I think, as I said, ow. So yeah, the goal of the series is going to be to defeat all bosses. Now, the beginning of the game can be done fairly quickly, depending on how much exploring you have to do, depending on how much transporting yourself and things from A to B you have to do. You can actually fairly quickly get like the first and second boss sorted. And it's probably going to, once you have done the second boss, slow down a lot. And because when you get to iron, which is what you need after the second boss, you need so much iron that you can spend hours mining iron and not have enough. So that's why I did like the testing for the seed and stuff, so that's not an issue. And yeah, well, I should be fine with things here. And let's see, I think this place is, yep, here it is. This is, I think, yeah, here it is. This spot here is where I want to harbor. So let's make a stone axe. Let's make a club. Let's move you away. And yeah, so like making like the first and second boss go, like speeding through the game is sort of possible up until you reach the third boss. And unless you know where it is and it's not too far away, it can go sort of quick until you can get to and beat the third boss. But once you get into like the boss number 4 and 5, exploration takes a long time. It takes such a massive amount of time. So especially times where I'm harvesting and doing resource trips and trekking, even if I'm just exploring, but if I'm exploring places where I've already been, the plan is to actually not have that recorded, like stop the recording and get back again when I'm somewhere new or I'm not doing a resource trip. So the plan is to try oh, well, that was 3 times in a row. Oh, I apologize. Yeah, so the plan is to not have too much of the repetitive stuff in the beginning. I'm going to keep it because there's so much like just general resource gathering and exploring new stuff. So it's actually not until I'm doing some massive bronze mining trip that I'm going to skip that. So that's what to expect. And this episode is going to be slightly longer for two reasons. One, it's the pilot episode, and two, not that much has happened yet, so I feel a bit bad in just leaving it where we are. Now, let's see. I need a hammer if I want to build stuff, which I really, really do. I have crafted the hammer. You are absolutely correct. Begin, and let's see. I need the crafting bench. There we go. Let's talk to you so you can go away slightly quicker. Now, I'm not using, like, there is a mod to remove the need for a roof and shelter for these workstations, but I'm not using that because I feel it's if I actually want to like craft something, it makes sense. Like if I want to repair something or craft something from the station, I feel like, yeah, I should need to have some kind of cover over it, but yeah. I've crafted a hoe. Let's see. I do need to level out a bit. I can't level out completely. I'm going to need a pickaxe for that. And for that, I'm going to need to actually defeat the first boss to have any kind of pickaxe. The progression in this game is actually really good. It's it makes defeating the bosses actually valuable and something you want to do, and not just because there is some loose story element to it that compels you to do it, but there's actually tied into the gameplay, which I find it to be a good thing. A bit tedious, yes, but I feel like it's actually a good thing, because that means even though I can't really get rid of stones, or I can't, it means building something permanent to begin with isn't really what you want to do. Like, yes, you want to build something, but it doesn't have to be permanent. What I could do, right. I could actually make use of this. Like that. There. And there. And what I can do is just very simply like that. There we go. And if you didn't know, the game does have structural integrity, so you do need to support stuff. But it's not that, like, doesn't restrict you as much as you might think. So, not that bad. It's actually quite easy. Though resources do stop you from building. So, or lack of resources. I'm going to do a very simple house, just so I have somewhere to sleep and cook food and so on. No, not like that. There we go. So yeah, something very simple. There we go. Do I need more? Like a bigger place? I don't think so. Anyway, what I do need is more stone. I have 10 HP. That is not a lot, so let's get some more. How much stone do I have? 6. Okay, so I have the 5 I need now. That's good. And let's see. Stone. That's flint. Well, flint is useful. Not really what I need. There we go. More stone. Good. Nah. I don't think that's... Nope. Let's remove this and redo it. I thought it would work with using the stone, but nah. Not the way I wanted it to, so... And yes, it might be extremely dark, and I'm having sort of a hard time seeing anything. So I do apologize, but it is nighttime, so I can't really do much about it. And yeah, nighttime is something you should be careful with, because any enemy during night is worse than during daytime. Like, you will see more and more dangerous enemies spawn during the night than during the day. Just wasted a bit there. Can't really do much about it. And that's where my fire goes. Come on, jump. And let's have stairs there. And I don't have enough wood. Now I did have... Did I have a log? Nope. No more logs. Okay, fair enough. I need more trees. More wood and all of that goodness. Now, be careful with whoop, whoop, whoop. Enemies sneaking up on you or anything like that. And do be careful with trees, because if they hit you, they can very easily and very quickly kill you. So, yeah. Do be careful. Ah, come on. Fall. Oh, and yeah. Oh, ooh. Yes. Good thing I didn't stand over there. Right. Let's see if we can take care of this and get this place up and running. Hopefully we have enough wood now. Seems like the weather cleared up a bit, which means we actually do have some moonlight. Dusk is usually, like, dusk and dawn is usually the darkest because of the lack of moonlight. Let's see. And I usually don't, like, this kind of shack, I usually don't have something like a window, because fairly useless. Here we go. Beds need roofs. Get rid of you because sort of need to, because can't be there when if I want to go to bed. I might not sleep this night because yeah, I might not. And hopefully we have let's see. Yeah, let's make the roof like this. You can make the roof any way you like, but I try to put the roof piece there, but it doesn't want to, apparently. There we go. And I have done enough testing to know that I can actually do this without ruining structural integrity, which I have done videos for. Sort of experiments to see sort of how far you can take it. You can build pretty large before you need to worry about structural integrity causing some issues for you. Oh, you're so slow when you're in the water. Let's see if we can finish this finally. But yeah. What I'm doing here is putting down sort of an outlet for the smoke. Because the smoke needs to go somewhere. If you close it off completely, so the smoke doesn't have anywhere to go, it will actually fill up the house and you will start choking. You will actually take damage and die. So do be careful. And I actually did a bit of like some random information, but I actually did check to see how, because I wondered, like, did I actually have chimneys in these kind of houses? But no, the Vikings didn't have chimneys. They had sort of outlets for where the smoke could escape, but the smoke actually stayed indoors mostly. And from a practical standpoint, it's actually a way to keep the house heated easily and cheaply. But it does bring a few issues with it, like lung disease and those kind of things. So yeah, kind of interesting actually. And Viking houses were rarely ever done in anything other than wood, so it was mostly just wood, which isn't really known for its long lifespan. If you like, as a building, if gets wet or is punched into the ground or such. But they had ways around it, and I think what he did was basically charcoal the bit that was going to be in the ground and a bit, so what they shoved into the ground was basically a big lump of coal. Let's see. I need to get up there. Nope. Not like that, apparently. I always get lost when I'm scrolling through that build list. Oh my god. Can I please get some wood? Give me all the wood. If you could. And yeah, I think once I have done this, I would probably say that I have done the first episode. And if you have any like suggestions for what you might want to see, or specific weapon you want me to use, like anything, any suggestion you have, like leave a comment, and even if I maybe won't answer, which I try to always do, I will always read them, so it will be taken into consideration even if I haven't answered yet. Anyway, I hope... Oh, my stamina is so bad. I hope I have enough now to finish this. Here we go. And what I want to do is this, just to support it a bit more. And there we go. Take a bit of full damage, but I don't care. That is not touching the ground from what I can see. So let's raise that. Same thing over here. There we go. If you're having trouble with the leveling tool, if you want to raise, you actually need to stand on the level you want to raise up to. And if you want to lower, which you can do with the hoe, you need to stand on lower ground to actually lower down to that. So it is dependent on which level you stand on, like how high the ground is. And you can only level so much. So if the ground has a certain height, you can't lower it with the hoe too much. If you want to lower it further, you actually need a pickaxe. Now, what I need to do in the next episode is I need to go and hunt boars. And then I need to get myself a bow so I can hunt deers. And once I have done that, I should be able to craft myself enough things and have enough food items so I can take care of the first boss. So I'm not sure how quick that's going to be. I might actually pause and gather enough materials in the next episode, and then finish off with the boss. So the first 2 episodes are going to be the first boss, which I think is kind of an okay start. There we go. Crude bow. Essential thing for what's to come. I do need more stone. That's also a reason why I want to pickaxe, because picking up stone from the ground takes a long time. Whereas we have a lot of these boulders around, and I could just pickaxe them and get a decent amount of stone. But I don't have a pickaxe, so I can't do that. Anyway, what I should do as well is claim my bed. So I have a marker and then have a base marker for where my base is. That might be a good idea. Who knows? Anyway, this little shack and me hold that for 5 seconds. Don't ask me how this works, but it does. And I think that should be enough. And while that cooks, I think I will leave it here. So I will actually do this, because why not? And I will pick up my grilled necktail and ask you to like the video. And yeah, we will get back into the boss probably in the next episode. That's my goal. We'll see what's going to actually happen next time. So for now, thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.